don't surrender. We don't wave white flag. We don't surrender. Stand here and fight back. We don't surrender. Step before the side of fam. We don't surrender. Boy, better bleed. We don't surrender. We don't wave white flag. We don't surrender. Stand here and fight back.
Jam-packed crowd here in the Verizon Center in Washington, D.C. for tonight's CPV event. Survivor Series, we have 9 matches in total, including 4 traditional Survivor Series matches. All 3 world titles will be on hand. But here, before we kick off the CPV event, we got 2 exclusive matches here on the pre-show. We're going to kick it off with the Latin American Exchange.
On the way to the ring from the Empire State, New York, Indians, and from the Lone Star State of Texas, Hernandez.
The Cruiserweight Champion, the notorious 187 Homicide, is set to go one-on-one with Matt Honey. L.A.X has had a battle in the last few weeks with Team 3D. This past Friday night, it was Homicide losing to the House of No Marcus Cohoni. I think he can get back on track here against Matt Honey.
Introducing the opponents from Everett, North Carolina, weighing 234 pounds, Matt Hardy, version 1.
And of course, Matt Hardy gonna look to get himself back on the winning track. Last time we saw him, he was on the losing end, and that's put the red match with Rob Van Dam and Scott Steiner. But he's being accompanied to the ring by Kazarian, unusual here.
Followed by Kazama.
We got Kazarian coming out to the ring, and he will be in the corner. He will try to somehow neutralize Supermax Hernandez. And the first of 2 matches here on the pre-show of the Survivor Series. We're glad you can join us here on Click Per View. Alright. Cruiserweight champion of the world taking on Matt Hardy. That means you wonder why General Manager Hulk Hogan didn't make this a title match. Of course, Matt Hardy, former Cruiserweight champion in his own right. Perhaps Matt Hardy couldn't make the weight. That's probably why it's not a non-title matchup. But this is a non-title matchup. You see that short-range clothesline by Homicide. Of course, tonight, another Click Per View event. Coming to you from Washington, D.C. Matt Hardy. The 10-1 is there to count. You get a quick 1 count. In the first few seconds of this one-on-one contest, 4 traditional Survivor Series matches, 2 from Raw, 2 from SmackDown. Power Driver, courtesy of the notorious 187. And the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. You see Tim White is down. You see how fast it would take him to recover here. Homicide is going to have a strong showing here. He wants to keep the general manager from having him defend the Cruiserweight title at some point down the line. Headlock takedown. They lock up here. Then Homicide puts down Matt Hardy. He does not need a showboat here in the early going on this matchup. Of course, Matt Hardy looking for a strong showing here in this matchup as well. If he can get a win here, perhaps he'll get a shot at the Cruiserweight title. I know that's not what he wants. Swinging neck breaker by the notorious 187. And he follows up with a series of punches to the head. And that is exactly what he's going to need to do here. He must be successful here against Matt Hardy. Because if you're just tuning in, Matt Hardy one-on-one with Homicide, non-title. First of 2 matches here on the pre-show. If you haven't contacted your internet provider, And you see Homicide taking Matt Hardy to the top of the lights here in the Verizon Center in Washington, D.C. Matt Hardy comes back with a series of right hands to the head. You can let your internet provider know if you have not contacted them already. As far as tonight's CPV event, let them know this is what you want to be. This is what you want to see here. You want to see the Survivor Series. And it's entirety. Power driver by Homicide. And there's another one for Matt Hardy's troubles. And Homicide, for the time being, has Matt Hardy weary here. And there he goes, springboard out the middle turnbuckle into a flying body press. And Homicide. That's exactly what he's going to have to do here if he wants to be successful against Matt Hardy. So we got Hernandez and Kazarian in the respective corners of the two competitors here in this matchup. Into the corner, Homicide sends Hardy. Short range clothesline. He's up top. He took too long. Allowed Matt Hardy to knock him down with that discus punch as he was going to the top. Matt Hardy. Now he's going up top. He took too long, and now he goes. And off the canvas into another power driver. The crowd is red hot. Big boot doesn't connect. That discus punch connected, and down goes the Cruiserweight Champion of the world. Both of these competitors desperately need a win here. Even though this is a pre-show matchup, they have not exactly been on a winning track in singles action for Matt Hardy. His most recent win took place a couple weeks back against Rob Van Dam. It was an unusual finish, but in the end he got a pinfall. And on the other hand, Homicide, he most desperately needs this win. He's a champion. People in CAWFed Nation is calling for him to defend that title. Matt Hardy's too close to the ropes. And at some point, Hulk Hogan will have to be healthy enough to grant the fans that title match. Elbow drop does not connect. Matt Hardy catches him, and down goes Homicide. Matt Hardy gets knocked down. And this is the opening Homicide needs to insert himself back into this matchup. Here we go! Ringo Killer! Too close to the ropes. Let's take a look again. And here we go. He's too close to the ropes yet again. And Homicide. Big boot to the back of the head. That should do it. He locks in the STS instead of going for the pinfall. That might come back to bite him. And Homicide definitely in control here. This red hot crowd here in the Verizon Center tosses Matt Hardy over the top onto the outside, and when the weight is Super Max. And Tim White's being very lenient, not using the 10 count, and Homicide flies to the outside. And now here's Kazarian knocking out Homicide with that lethal kick. And now Latin American Exchange, along with Kazarian and Matt Hardy, all battling here on the outside. Where did Kazarian go? There's some punches going back and forth between Latin American Exchange and Matt Hardy. And a huge clothesline to the back of the head. He already took a big boot to the back of the head moments ago in the ring. Kazarian needs to focus on Supermax. They need to get it back into the ring here. Right hand, back and forth between Matt Hardy and Hernandez. And gets hit with a diving clothesline. More like a running clothesline. Big boot to Kazarian. Still, that makes you wonder why Kazarian is chose to be in the corner of Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy knocks down the notorious 187. And now, series of punches directly to the head after a Hurricane Rana. Kazarian wasn't able to get that drop kick, but that big boot wipes out Matt Hardy. And now Homicide is back in the ring saying that he is through playing around here. Swinging neck breaker on the notorious 187. And again he signals. And he comes back with a bulldog. Back up to a vertical base. Here we go. Gringo Killer. Let's do it.
2.
No. Got a 2 count. Back up to a vertical base is Matt Hardy. Hits it for the 3rd time. For the 3rd time the charm.
1, 2. 2 count.
And a near fall. That has to be pure instinct at this point. And Homicide sizing up Matt Hardy now. Big boot to the face. Follows up with an STF. No. Rolls him up. Too close to the rope. The hands of one man Hardy saved him. That STF was out there. And Matt Hardy fighting his way out. He rolls up Matt Hardy yet again.
1, 2.
And a long 2 count. But didn't get the pinfall he was looking for. And another big boot to the face. And quickly Matt Hardy is back up. Into the corner now. Setting him up top. Homicide. Is he going for a superplex? He got him. And Homicide. Put a big boot on right there. Allow Matt Hardy to get up. Matt Hardy caught him in midair. And a 1 count. And a quick 1 count at that. Homicide is back up to his feet. Homicide. Irish whip. Into a power slam. He's going for the cover.
1, 2.
2. And up the power slam. Homicide. Just 1, 2, 3 against Matt Hardy. Let's take a look at the replay. The first of 3 Lego killers. That's the 3rd one. The big boot. Now we keep it short right here. The superplex might have did Matt Hardy in. Use this power slam that did in Matt Hardy. That's the notorious 187. Victorious here on the Preshow.
This is another one. I get club to this one. Black hair, bad boy. Yeah.
We don't surrender. We don't wave white flag. We don't surrender. Stand here and fight back. We don't surrender. Step before this out of fam. We don't surrender. Boy, better bleed. We don't surrender. We don't wave white flag. We don't surrender. Stand here and fight back. We don't surrender. Step before this out of fam. We don't surrender. Boy, better bleed. I let the thing clock up. I put the fear of God in you. Stigmata. I lay your body in the water by King's Plaza. My fifth pop up bigger than Big Pop.
We continue on the pre-show as the countdown to Survivor Series continues with this tag team matchup.
On the way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 225 pounds, Christian.
Well, Christian has been lethal with a steel chair over the last month or so. He used it on Ric Flair a few weeks ago on Raw. The man he's teaming on with tonight, he used the steel chair on as he is set to team on with Montarius Porter, MVP, and they're set to take on Mark Henry and Carlito.
I'm coming. Nobody can stop me. Nobody can hold me. Nobody can control me.
Making his way to the ring from the Sunshine State of Florida, B-Boy.
Got the juice. All for the least to let the dog loose.
Well, we still don't know what caused Christian to attack this man with a steel chair. MVP retaliated backstage, getting the upper hand on Christian, and perhaps they put their differences aside long enough to team up here in this tag team matchup. Maybe not. The truth will be told in this tag team matchup. But in the event, the highest paid superstar in this company is looking to get back on track here. Will either man be able to coexist with one another? We get ready to find out here.
The opponents from Silsbee, Texas, weighing 365 pounds, Mark Henry.
The world's strongest man on his way to the ring. Sellout crowd here at the Verizon Center in Washington, D.C. Tonight, this click-per-view event will tell a lot as we close out the 2009 calendar year.
I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Making his way to the ring from Brazil, Carter.
As we have Carlito making his way to the ring. If you haven't already, contact your local internet provider right now and tell them you want to see the 2009 Survivor Series in its entirety.
In the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Because if you don't, at the conclusion of this, you won't get a chance to. Here we go. Captain Charisma with a standing drop kick out of the corner. And it's going to be interesting to see, can he and MVP indeed coexist after this man hit MVP with a steel chair. Could have been heat of the moment. Could have been frustration. Doesn't matter. When you start flinging weapons and chairs and things of that nature on one of your tag team partners, you see a flying body press by Captain Charisma. Captain Charisma have to do everything in his power to take down the world's strongest man, which is no easy feat at all. Well, if he wants to do that, he's going to have to keep him grounded and limit the power game of one Mark Henry. And tonight, the Survivor Series, all three world titles from all three respective brands will be on the line. And you see Captain Charisma with a shin breaker. The ECW Championship will be contested in a triple threat match with extreme rules as Christian with a short range clothesline. And the last two triple threat matches have ended with a new ECW champion. So the question is, will that happen yet again? Big Show is the champion. That's how he won the title almost 3 weeks ago. And Christian continues. Toe kick to the midsection. They lock up. Hits him with a pile driver. Tags in the Ballin' Superstar. In addition, Chris Jericho. Love him, hate him. He faces Samoa Joe. You see Tim White. And a long 2 count for MVP when he gets 2. Chris Jericho faces Samoa Joe for the World Heavyweight Championship. The difference between tonight's matchup and the matchup they had at the Great American Bash, Samoa Joe has the backing of the Main Event Mafia. But Hulk Hogan talked to him earlier today. He doesn't care as long as the title is out of the camp of the Main Event Mafia, even if it's in the hands of Chris Jericho. And then Rey Mysterio. John Cena. Mysterio gets his chance. He wanted to be a main event player. And Mark Henry sends MVP right over the top. And Tim White is being very lenient, not using the 10 count. MVP pulls Carlito off the apron and hits him with a standing drop kick. And he rolls right back into the ring. MVP hits it. Down goes Mark Henry. 1, 2. Take a look again in the replay. It's the playmaker. And that's one thing about this high-paid superstar. He can hit that move at any time and almost at any place. As you just saw moments ago. And this tag team match just started. And they lock up. Hangman-like choke. And Henry puts down MVP. Spending too much time posing. Now stare down. Henry now. Back body drop. And Henry. Perhaps going to need to make a tag here to his partner Carlito. Series of right hands. Followed with a couple of chops. But MVP gets a right punch directly into the jaw. He's going up top. Missile drop kick does not connect. And Mark Henry puts down MVP. Too close to the ropes. The camel clutch. And an elbow smash to the face. He tags in Christian. Christian doesn't follow up. But he does connect with a punch to the face. Christian now. Gonna have to limit the power game on one more Henry. And he's focused on Carlito, and that should not be his priority. Man on the outside. Tosses Christian almost into his own corner. And that raw power on one Mark Henry. Power slam by Christian onto the world's strongest man. The world's strongest man fights back up to a vertical base. Not before he gets hit with a short range clothesline from behind. A shot to the kidney area. And Tim White is down. Tim White is down. And luckily he did not call for disqualification. Christian press off that chop to the chest. Sends the punches to the top turnbuckle. Should I say head pouncing off the top turnbuckle. Comes back with another power slam, and Christian now. I see what he's cooking up in his brain hands. Mark Henry fights himself out of that situation. Into a back body drop. Mark Henry comes back with a series of right hands. Christian now. Back up is Henry. Here we go. Kill switch. Down goes Mark Henry. 1. Why did Tim White stop counting at 1? Knocks Carlito off the apron. And Christian now. He was trying to set up for something. Counter by Mark Henry. And Mark Henry with a built-up back suplex. Off the counter. Mark Henry. Continuous right hands. And Mark Henry somehow needs to make a tag to Carlito. He's the fresher man. MVP. I don't know why he was going up top. Too far away. Rolls up the world's strongest man.
One.
And a long 1 count, but that's all he gets. Courtesy of Tim White. I think Nick Patrick is rubbing off on some of the other refs. Suplex. And MVP now. As Christian and MVP have truly put their differences aside. They've been a well-oiled machine.
One.
And a long 1 count, but that's all he gets. What in the hell is going on with Tim White? That's a long ass 1 count. Off that bridge head. Caught up in the ropes. Counter. Mark Henry. Right hand. Timed it too late. But he comes back with a huge shot to the chest. MVP. In serious trouble here. Big right hand and down goes the balling superstar. Mark Henry. MVP. Trying to match punch for punch. Not going to do that with the likes of Mark Henry. MVP. Huge chop. MVP. And there it goes again. Playmaker.
1, 2.
2. And a 2 count only. Lo and behold, MVP gets only a 2 count. Missile drop kick does not connect. MVP now. Mark Henry. Down he goes. He's going for the cover. Broken up immediately by Christian right at 1.
1.
He's going right back for it. And again broken up by Christian. And another quick cover.
2. 2 count.
And almost 3. Not quite.
2.
2. And Mark Henry only in 2 counts. Nearly had a 3 count. Not before Christian stepped in and broke it up. And again. But yet this time he was too close to the ropes. And for his shoulders he gets hit with a running clothesline. Caught up in the ropes now, MVP. Perhaps done playing around with the world's strongest man. Series of right hands. Hands him up to a vertical base. Huge scoop slam. And here comes Captain Charisma. Looking to finish off Henry here. They lock up. And a chin breaker for his troubles. Henry desperately needs to make a tag. Gets hit with a clothesline from behind. And Christian, perhaps sensing the end is near for his powerful opponent here. Power driver. Carlito hasn't done nothing at all. He's been on the outside. And a stun gun off the apron. And Christian. He's too close to the ropes. He would have been able to get the pinfall anyway. Christian now. Going for the kill switch. Down goes the world's strongest man. What is we all?
1, 2.
And a 2 count. Not yet. And a back body drop by Christian. And here comes MVP yet again. Boy, I gotta tell you, for a couple of guys that were hating each other about a month ago, they're on track here tonight. And Mark Henry went into the corner. Realized Carlito wasn't there and didn't even come to the bottom of your screen and make the tag. They lock up. Huge shot into the shots. MVP. Series of pushes to the top of the head. And MVP looking to wear down the world's strongest man. I don't know how much more wearing down he has to do here. Rolls him up. 1. And a long 1 count. Up top, MVP. For the 3rd time beat the charm, and it is! He hits the missile drop kick, but back up is Mark Henry. And Mark Henry going for the cover. 2. Bring it up at 2. Gets hit with a right hand. Stands him up. And to the corner. Elbow smash to the face. Back into the corner. And elbow smash out of the corner. Back in the corner. What is MVP trying to do here? MVP! Bulldog off the middle turnbuckle. 1, 2, 3. He gets 3. MVP and Christian are on the same page, it looks like, with a huge win here on the Survivor Series pre-show. Kill switch engagement right here. Missile dropkick 3rd time with the charm, and this series of punches and elbow smashes out in the corner onto the ropes by MVP. As you take a look right here, will lead to the Bulldog off the middle turnbuckle, which got the pinfall. And once you see 3 right here, see you in a few minutes here at Survivor Series.
This is another one. I get the club with this one. Black hair, collabo. Hey yo, bad bro, fuck y'all mean. I keep 3 9s on me like I'm Gino Green. Box hop out of the black coupe. 9s all on me, bitch looking like that boots. Raph got the hammers tucked low in the black goose. Round looking crazy in the Chanel tracksuit. Bitch, I'm known to hustle. I keep the pearl handle dilly in my Fendi duffel. Now shooters like Puma and nuts. Stick up kids that shoot like Tut. My nigga too jigger what? My nigga wonderful, I let that toolie bust. Nothing coward ass niggas with their jewelry tucked. Not I'm a gangster, baby, it's still stunt. Cops wanna talk to Fox, I know it's nothing. Fuck what the papers say, they got nothing. I stand and I'm fighting, bitch, I'm not running. Still keep the ratchet on me. Pop something, I was raised by the hustlers, baby. Juju gave me my first $3.80. $1 pass me the llama. Bitches want drama with Nana. Block
We don't surrender. We don't wave white flag. We don't surrender. Stand here and fight back. We don't surrender. Step before the side of fam. We don't surrender. Boy, brother, please. We don't surrender. We don't wave white flag. We don't surrender. Stand here and fight back. We don't surrender. Step before the side of fam. We don't surrender. Boy, brother, please.
I let the gang clock up. I put the fear of God in you. Stigmata. I lay your body in the water by King's Plaza. My fifth pop up bigger than Big Papa. I'm in the kitchen, I'm whipping a thick product. I'm in the hood holding it down. If Fox pop off, be holding the ground. Told homie I ain't joking around. I treat beef like my dick. When I'm pissing, I be holding it down. I aim, then I fire. Yeah, chest probably. I got the work right here. F Poppy. I lay your ass dead in the lobby and left sloppy. I'm popping a tech shotty. Yes, I'm ahead of my time. So if you believe in reincarnation, in my letter probably you left in your next body. Yes, Aki, bang, nigga, we the gang. I got dope, all you need is a needle and a vein. Cook crack, all you need is a kilo and a flame. Your favorite rap ain't nothing like me, don't hear lame. But we gon' skate, and I got a mean old team. See me on Jamaica Airplane, we so quaint.
We don't surrender. We don't wave white flag. We don't surrender. Stand here and fight back. We don't surrender. Step before the side of fam. We don't surrender. Boy, brother, please. We don't surrender. We don't wave white flag. We don't surrender. surrender. Stand here and fight back. We don't surrender. Step before the sound of fam. We don't surrender. I'd rather bleed.
New York. This is another one. I get the club to this one. Black hair, collaborate. New York.
We don't surrender. We don't wave white flag. We don't surrender. Stand here and fight back. We don't surrender. Step before the side of fam. We don't surrender. I'd rather bleed. We don't surrender. We don't wave white flag. We don't surrender. Stand here and fight back. We don't surrender. Step before the side of fam. We don't surrender.